Hey, there we go. Well. Hopefully, hopefully my internet is fixed. My upload speed at least, or works again, I should say. Properly at this. If not, well then I would end the stream after the match that it started occurring would be finished streaming with stuttering, but the few test streams, like private streams that were just black screens essentially, I did today and yesterday, seemed to be perfectly stable. So here's hoping that things will work out. Game is in Italian, in case some of you haven't watched my recent videos for no good reason, just because. Yeah. The thing with ASMR streams is that they would still stutter, so I don't think it would be a lot of ASMR if it stuttered. Like, even if it was just a black screen, I guess I would have to like massively reduce the resolution and like set it to like 30 frames per second or something. That maybe I could, in theory, do an ASMR stream. But some of my decks, or most of my decks since the last stream that I made, most of my nation only decks have been deleted because they've been basically fucked up and removed or gone, I should say, because I tried rolling back game versions and it fucked up most of my decks, so I had to revert to an old profile data file that I had, and that's why most of the decks are gone. So where are we at? We won with the USA, we have won with Canada, Sweden, ANZAC, South Korea, Netherlands, USSR, Poland, Czechoslovakia, China and North Korea. The most recent one being South Korea against Putin 187 on Nuclear Winter. So what shall it be next? Let's tackle one of the... Should we tackle one of the pay-to-win, quote-unquote pay-to-win decks? I think we're gonna do a stronger deck for now, not a weak deck. So... let's get Israel out of the way. Blue for Israel. I probably have an Israel 1 versus 1 deck, but I just have to make sure. Hold. Let's remember me to put this back on during the stream. Yeah, when I forgot about Israel when I mentioned the pay-to-win nations. Just while I'm building the deck, I'll just turn the amazing graphic off. Alright. One of the nicer things about Israel is that being a standalone nation like USA and USSR, strength-wise, it means you have 60 activation points. That's really good. And you also get a small availability boost. That's also really good. Especially with a deck like this that benefits from a lot of plane slots, which are expensive. That is even better. Certain other decks where planes aren't that... Well, no coalition has like weak planes for sure, but I think a deck like Eastern Bloc or something isn't the deck that has as strong plane cards as something like USSR or USA, of course. Achzarit, I think, is an obvious thing. It is one of the most survivable CVs in the game, and at that comes 4 per card and 130 points. There's not much more you can ask for. Infantry CV is probably is always a good idea. I might also try to run only 2 cards of CVs, in which case I might not want an infantry CV, having only 7 total CVs, so I might run the BTR 40 if you could instead, getting 8, and the BTR 40 is fine. It has some armor, it has a heavy MG, and it has 10 HP. 15 points of supply drag and a fob. I'm really not a big fan of running 40 points of supply drags, especially when I have a fob, because then even resupplying just the smallest thing just costs you half an arm. Ideally, I would have 20 points. Those are, in my opinion, the sweet spot when you have a fob, 20 points of supply drags, but yeah. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, it's not just because you get more supply per point in the 20-point ones compared to the 50-point ones. But the big thing is they're also faster, especially off-road, or like not only off-road, and that makes them not take ages when they have to go over off-road or over a forest, through a forest. That's why I really don't like the 15, and especially not the 10 points of supply trucks. Infantry tab. We obviously want Emerkava to A. And we want some Zelda spam. And we obviously want the Doorman. Now, Doorman, of course, I think wheel transport is for sure. For the Zelda spam, definitely Rovite 90, probably 2 cards, and then we can upvet. Merkava 2A is a bit interesting. Some people like, I mean, taking Rovite 90 or base Rovite, but since they cost the same, on same availability, Rovite 90 are probably a better choice. Mesayat is also, of course, also a choice. Gavnuni, I'm not a huge fan of. I think I'm gonna go for Mesayat because sometimes they can just be useful to have. And then Shaitet for some wheeled infantry that is fairly self-sufficient, and some long-range AT weaponry on 10-man squads. Very long range, of course, with 875 meters. Support, Mario 290, of course. It is one of the best MLR systems in the game, coming at 3 per card as well. Obviously, doing a split like a Jurgen or an LRM is not that beneficial since you only get 4 rockets, but on the other hand, they really pack a punch. That's obviously great. Let me make sure to close some stuff in the background. And yeah, you can also run the Doher if you wanted to. 10-second aim time. I think it has the same salvo length and whatnot as the Paladin, so basically a stat count, but you have more range. It's fine, but not particularly exciting. Mark 240 is useless, don't bother with it. The other artillery pieces, this one is useless. I think this one has a 15-second aim time, but I don't think it has a particularly interesting spread or like fire pattern. No, so just this one is actually weird. I would definitely go for the Cardome instead for the same price. Yeah, and this is just a lower end M109. Magmat is an interesting mortar, which is definitely more of an offensive mortar, less for smoke, because it don't carry a lot of ammo and it eats supply like nothing else. Which is why we're gonna put it in, because why not? Then we obviously want Macbeth for AA. It's a very good spec, good range, and 0.2 second aim time. The only spec with that range that has 0.2 second aim time. The only other ones being the pivots, of course, which all have 2.6, 2.5 meter range versus Helos, and something like 2.450 versus planes. I don't know. So this is a massive improvement. 3 front armor and some stingers to carry. It's really one of the best specs you get for this price. Maybe even the best. OP, probably OP, I kind of agree. Drakon is... we can't really put in... I guess we don't have to use the Lich since we have the Magma. So Drakon not really necessary. The BTR kind of is. It's literally a VDAA for 5 points less, and then you have no top armor and maybe some other slight differences. But the gun is literally the same as the French VAB VDAA. It's fine, but it's cheap and it's wheeled. And no radar, so solid for like openings, solid for base defense, flanks, stuff like that. And then we could go either for a Shenef or a Drakon. I'm gonna go for the Shenef this time around for some better anti-plane coverage. Let's put the Magmatic at the end. I like to have my mortars at the end, even if this is not your traditional mortar. Oh yes, compared to the pivots, which you also have access to, I could have just put it in here. Not only do you get more range, you also get more accuracy, a stabilizer, which is, well, while most of the time you will be stationary or should be stationary when shooting in planes, there's some situations where having a stabilizer is really useful when you're baiting out some seed missiles or something like that, and then you can still shoot while moving, stuff like that. And then of course, but then again, it wouldn't even matter as much since you still have the stingers that obviously have stabilizers too. The biggest thing, of course, is that you, or the only negative thing really besides the price, is that you are not amphibious anymore, but that is, for specs, not that big of a deal really. Okay, we obviously want the Bass. It's not really necessary, especially since these days people don't use Super Heavy as much. And honestly, I might even go and put it on Veteran, because the Merkava 3B is such a good tank. Honestly, one of the best tanks in the game, in my opinion. The main downside is just it's somewhat slow and has only 7 side armor, so it does get one shot to the side by spikes. But 21 front armor for 155 points, and a grenade launcher on top of that. 10 RPM. It is, I always forget, so let me briefly check. I am fairly certain that this is not auto-loaded, but again, I just always forget about that. Yeah, it's just an amazing tank. An amazing, amazing, amazing tank. Like, if you compare this to the HC Abrams, another 155 points, or the Twardy, which have 22 AP, right? But you lose 2 AP, but you gain 1 RPM, which is, in most scenarios, better than 1 AP, or 2, yeah. And you get 1 more front armor, which is more or less equal, I guess you could argue. And you get a fucking grenade launcher, which is so good. Means that in force, it is so much better than our heavy tanks against infantry, of course. And it is not auto-loaded. And then the Gimel, honestly, the only thing that really can go toe-to-toe with an 84A, in my opinion. You are slower, but you get 17 AP, 7 armor with 17 armor with 10 RPM, which is great. So, really, the only reason why this tank is not seen, similar with this really, the only reason why these tanks are not really in everyone's minds when people are thinking about tanks and which tanks are strong, is because they're prototypes. Because you only see it in Israel. And when you're playing against Israel, you're probably already busy complaining and being annoyed by maglans and spikes. If this was in mixed, or in Eurocore, or in USA, or Eastern Bloc, USSR, same with this one, these tanks would receive so much more. I wouldn't call it hate, but like, people would be annoyed by them a lot more. So they're just crazy good. Funny thing, this used to be 100 points, but got buffed for some reason. Siphon is kind of a necessary thing. Maglan's obviously way too good to pass up on. Nimrod is a funny little thing that surely can work out, and is very strong. But for one, I wouldn't put a Maglan in it, because Maglan are just way too useful to waste 1 card of them in such an expensive healer. You can obviously get them in Shattered too, but also with only having 5 infantry cards, I wouldn't suggest doing it. But you can do it in mech though, and that's really fun there. Blazer is decent, and then just a card of Bedouin. I think actually in the Hammer this time around. Usually I use him in the Nunun, but I think Hammer might be more useful, just for some cheap optics. And Blazer is like just a defensive, or depending on what you need for offensive kind of scout. Here just the Ice Sherman. Perry and Hafitz with this all the smoke running around just aren't as impactful as they might have been a few years ago, and even then with the ranges and the cover that is everywhere, it's kind of difficult to really make use of them. But they can of course still in certain situations be a lot of fun and do a lot of work, but that is mostly team games. We demand the HVMS to be used. Okay, I shall fulfill your request. Helicopter Zephyr really only overshadowed by the DAB, maybe by the HAP, but the HAP is kind of different because it also does. Well, the Zephyr of course also does more than just a rocket bot healer. I think the Tiger HAP is more than just an AA helo. It's somewhat unique in a sense. It's amazing, but it doesn't really fill the exact same slot as something like a Zephyr or a DAB. But in any case, this is like the 3rd best helicopter tab anti-air healer in the game, I would say. The DAB being only better because it has medium optics. The armament on the Zephyr is better because it has rocket pods and a turreted gun, whereas the DAB, while it has these amazing twin M230s, which have an amazing damage output, they are not on a turret and thus take a while to aim, and the helicopter has to turn. But the big thing about the DAB is the speed, 6 HP, and then, which the Zephyr also has, but the medium optics are just so good on a helo, because you can then easily get away with not having recon helo in the opener, and it means that you actually spot tigers if they're close enough, which the Zephyr doesn't. Then probably the Zephyr B, because it's just a very useful, just like the Japanese AH-1J, just very useful to have. Erasman is a Finnish recon BMP with the autogun and worth 35 points. Yes, I would say so. Just be aware that it can or will pretty quickly run out of ammunition. It is still very good though, because the Bushmaster 2 is just great. I think the harder issue is just being able to fit it in. You want two guards of Erikois, then you probably on top want the CC. Oh, it's Korean, the H1J? My mistake. Want the 2 cards of Erikois, you probably want a T55, you might want a Riken Hilo, and then you might still want a Sissy. So it's hard to fit in, but it's also like good for base defense and such, obviously with the optics and the stealth. So yeah. Air, Barak to one of the best anti-Ace Fs in the game. Fun fact, used to be 145 points and 2 at veteran, just crazy. Kurnas, probably the strongest plane in the game, I would argue. I like to still run the Bears as like a second backup ASF, since the plane AA and the plane AA with mainly the Shenaf, while the Machbad is great, these specs don't always do the same thing, especially against Nighthawks. Having 2 cards of ASFs can be really useful. Kurnas 2000 for some seed, not necessary, but especially when you want to protect your Kurnas, which is your main strike plane, always nice to have. We like 1 AP for a 5th playing card, so I'm afraid the Sherman has to die. And our last playing card, what should we put in? The Barak, which is probably what I would put in. We could also go with the Lavi, the Ra'am, or the Shahak, or the Kefir, or the Neshare. I'll leave it up to you. Do you prefer the Bushmaster BMP over the Concourse BMP? Yes, probably, because you already have so much ATGM coverage with your spikes most of the time. But the Concourse BMP, of course, is also great, because not only does it also have like the heat gun, which in some situations can be nice, but they can fire both at the same time. So when you're dealing with IFVs, it can be really good. Barak, Ram, Lavi, C7, Barak or C7. It's 2 votes for Baraks, 2 votes for C7. Right, let's do the Kefir C7 because I very rarely use that. Let's order that a bit around. Right, another C7. Yeah, let's go with the C7 then. I know that Karagolf likes to use this. I very rarely use this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, this is going to be our deck. Hold on, let me show it once again. I think our main issue might be dealing with like light IV spam stuff of that sort. Is probably what we might struggle most against. But that's what the HVMS in theory should be good for. But we also, yeah, we'll see. It's a deck that traditionally does... Oh, Putin is queuing, this should be interesting. That does traditionally well and bad against certain decks. And on certain maps. Alright, you should probably queue up against Putin. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright. Everything's fine still? Yes. One, what? Buongiorno. Alright. What's the dealing with language set to Italian? Well, why not? This is Putin, by the way. You did like to. That is Putin. Putin? Here? There he is. Oh, yeah, I don't get yeeted back to the menu. Very nice. Buonasera. Oh, noche is night. Noche is night. Yes. I forgot the word for evening. Buonasera. Alright. I think Putin has been playing a lot of Scandi recently, at least on this account, or like from a replay that I saw today. It's Abend. Actually, it's so which should be good for us. If he's playing Scandi, I think we should definitely have deck-wise the better deck. I think Scandi is probably a deck that does pretty well against us because Scandi doesn't have. What do you mean? Doesn't have like lots of sneaky cheap shit. I mean, it does have cheap shit, but a lot of the vehicles that Scandi relies on will just get one shot or at least heavily damaged by spikes, and that is a massive thing. The main thing we probably have to watch out for is automatics, and our magnets not getting wrecked by beacons. So matchup wise, we should have the upper hand, but we're playing against Putin. So yeah, with this, I don't have. Oh, I should have definitely put one card of Magnets in the Huey. That's a mistake. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I have no infantry in a helicopter. Oh well. Well, let's get some Maglans around. We want one on the highway, one at this town, one in this area. I think the Gimmels should be very useful here. Let's get like a Machbet and 152 TCM. Should be fairly straightforward, the opener. I might still get an ASF early because I think he likes getting the puff early, and especially since our AA, except for the TCM, is fairly radar dependent, I don't want him to start sniping our AA. Because if it comes down to it, some Fighting Falcon spam can be quite annoying too. Even though it's not on the same level as the Kernos, of course. Probably some Shaitet for some wheeled infantry that can deal with vehicles. Some spam infantry. And yeah, I'm gonna leave these in the backup and then probably get a bass early on. Probably not have this lead to the charge. The nickname translates just to Gunner, Gunnar. It's a Heroes of Might and Magic 3 reference. Nothing fancy, don't worry. Okie dokie. Let's get you there. You in here, infantry CV in space, of course. As kind of expected. We don't have a model just yet, but that's fine. Let's turn you off just in case we forget. Alright. Gunnar is a Scandinavian name. Might be Scandinavian too, but it's not what I'm referencing. Or, there is, yeah. 2 more ticks, we get the bass. And there it is. I'm also really interested to see how effective the Magmat is gonna be. Usually I don't use it a lot, but... Oh, he's not playing... Wow, I got bamboozled by myself. So he's playing East Germany or Eastern Bloc. Ooh, and he got stunned. Very nice. Oh, I see what's going on. Let's just get another Zephyr. Okay. Oh, is this? Is this? Okay. What is this shit? What is this? What the fuck is this? What did I just tune into? Reverse, 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 please. Where are the tanks? There will be tanks behind. What is this meme? What is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? There's a tonk. That's a Lazur. Where's our Makmat? Let's get another Recon. Let's get some Zeldas on this side. We also have a Zephyr here. We also need smoke. We need smoke. Smoke has put you back to the fob to resupply for those stingers. Some might call it an OP tactic. Very nice, I approve. Just keep you circling. Go down back to the highway, please. So I assume he's playing East Germany. I don't want to give this up. I really don't. No, you don't have the AP at this range anymore. Oh, he missed. Very good. Start putting down smoke. At least it's not a healer rush. Yeah. That much is true. Osa AK. Okay, don't get side shot. I did not get side shot. Very nice. Let's get a second. Honestly, let's get a 2-sec of Magmats here as well. Back there. Shell in there. Let's move these up. Let's get a 2-8 in there. What are you shooting at? Just that. Those are some bigger smoke clouds though, that's pretty nice. That's Tunguska. No, don't shoot, don't shoot. Oh, that's some smoke fading. You didn't shoot at the T-72S? You kidding me? Oh, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, don't get sideshot. Whoa! I can't even be mad, honestly. I can't even be mad at that. That is... Genuinely, I'm not even mad. That is indeed a harassment moment. Oh my god. What is your HP? Oh, you're gonna get sideshot through by that. Oh no, it was a front shot. He turned fast enough. Oh, he would have been dead because with 8 HP, you're barely gonna survive, and he was damaged. That is unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. But that is indeed such a harassment moment. I did not get it. Tunguska was that? Oh, I was close to getting it though. I was quite close. Alright, we need some eyes down on the highway now. Sure, let's move you down because we currently don't have anything else. Let's get a bass. Let's get a bass. Getting what's taking damage? What is shit down here? Sure. You out. But here's quite to me with LSCRs, OSA AKs, and the Tunguska. So we have to be careful. Briefly saw you. What's this? SPW50s. Let's get... Oh yeah, our HMS, perfect. Start getting some supply drugs for stuff there. Let's get... like a shite head squad and some... Let's get some HMSs, sure, right? The gap! The gap! The gap! The gap! It's still a front shot. Ooh, don't be too aggressive here. Alright, well, it's time to push up, boys. Let's get a CV. Doo-dum, 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 doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's a dead Oza, and now they're coming up right now. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow. If you only have 8 armor, buddy, you're gonna die. It's MLRS. Oh, it's actually the Uragan. Some supply trucks ready. I'm turning MG on again. And let's get some more AA coverage, yeah? Okay, you're gonna kill that, fine. He's only... Ooh, what's this? Is it gonna... Trying to do there? Probably not keep this open so much. Like another one like here. And for good measure, oh, I might die here though. No, I'll be fine. I lost it, whatever. Unfortunate. That happens. To the best of us. Getting some supply trucks here and there as well. Also get you back. Resupply you too. You go there and then there. I don't know why you didn't resupply the fob. Let's get some more Zelda spam. Push you up. Actually resupply you with those. Let's get a recon helicopter because we don't have a lot of line of sight. Those LST are definitely gonna be annoying. Get another 2A, I would say. Let's sneak up with you a bit. And get like a... Let's get like a cheeky recon squad in these bushes and then we can spot into the edge here. What infantry is moving there. Let's try to counter you a bit. Like they deal 6 damage, right? They have quite a damage output. Okay, let's not put you out in the open there. That's Team 55. And let's get some more Zelda spam. Actually, probably should have done with it. Looking at this now. You're still spotted, huh? But you're not hitting at all. There's a T-72S. There's a Tunguska. Moving. Where is it moving? Is it moving in here? It's fired you. You're resupplied again, so let's move you closer to the front so we can support with smoke better. Why not just run this down here, shall we? You go back to the fob and resupply. Go back as well. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sneaky with cheeky pricky. With that I mean smoke. Not smoke. Seed. Oh, what's this? It's T-72. That's a dead tonk. Tunguska wasn't turned on, so we got that as well. We didn't, I mean we got out as well, I should say. We didn't get a Tunguska. Yeah, that's what I mean, now with the Bedouin I can spot those LSTR. Oh, that's a dead tonk. Is that seat behind? Oh, those are clusters, right? There is seat. I don't know how I spot you. Oh, that's how I spot you. Let's flush out the Spritzahlauflehrer. Let's get another CV to put the pressure on him. Let's get this repair CV, which is nearly dead. Let's mortar these LSTR until they're dead. They're dead now too. Push up with these further to be annoying. Get like a siphon here in case he decides to do some. What's this? T-72S. Probably get an ASF. But let's see. Oh, did Zephyr hit with the stinger? Pog. Very pog. Oh, I missed. I'm on a fucking veteran and I still missed. The Tunguska. Are you hovering low? You're hovering. Oh, dude, if you get this with a mortar, that'd be very pog. That'd be very, very pog. Oh, we forced it to. Some of you, whoopsie. Some of you get like a 2A there. Some Zeldas. Then HVMS and do some stuff on the right there. Hopefully, oh, whoopsie. I should probably get a new. Hey, we have like no AA on the field. Except for like some BTRs. It's Lazur. It's not very pog. It's not one bit pog. You're spotted by those Spitzer, of course. It's a seed. Oh, those are FJB. That FJB. Very pog. And first let's get the Machbet. And then we're gonna buy an ASF next. Oh, he's out of our range to counter already. How dare he? Let's put it like at the edge so we can spot some shit. Let's put you in there. Oh, you're 2 HP. Oh, did you just both die to one salvo or one shot? No, but you're gonna die to this. Should have tried to get into the building earlier. I guess he was scared of my mass just shooting him. Alright, ASF next with the Barak 2. Rasmus saying Pog is just too funny. I know, right? It's like in my... I started saying it like unironically and now I actually use it. I mean, at least I'm not saying poggers, right? Pog is like actually cool. Poggers is not cool. Poggers is what the cringy Fortnite kids say, yes? Fortnite cringe, haha, am I right, boys? No, but it really is in my... I started saying it unironically. But, oh well. I just can't handle the pog anymore, you know? It's pogging. I'm pogging out of my gourd, dude. Let's keep resupplying. I still haven't even touched the R290 yet. You're driving down. I guess you might as well drive up there, I suppose. Oh, you're dead, MI2. Ooh, pog. Ooh, don't get sideshot. Some T72 asses, huh? Drive you far back because before he attacks he's gonna MLRS again. We want to be a bit further back. He should not really be able to spot me driving that far back. It's evac you, so you have full fuel. And once you have full fuel again, the Barak 2, we're gonna get it out once more. But in the meantime we can circle the Kurnas because he might not have it Tunguska yet. Or okay, now he's actually attacking. What are you going for with this? It's Lazur. Or maybe he's just vibe checking. It's a seed, I think. Oh, is he bum rushing down there? Might be bum rushing down there. Get you there and you there. But that's also what, you know what? Let's get a. Let's just get like a 3B because why not? And let's get the. Oh, we actually got those. Oh, this is just too much for me to handle. Oh, I got something. I got 2 of his tanks. OP. OP tactic. Dude, did you see how much time was left? Did you see how much time was left? 13 minutes and 37 seconds. 1337. I'm a lead gamer. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Well, now that Putin got the clown game out of the way, he's probably gonna queue up again and actually play serious. Dude, but that T-72S shot with the sphere, that was very pog. That was very pog on his side. The Colonel's also was very pog. Dude, I want to I want a name mod that just renames everything to pog. Every unit name to pog. Be too funny. Too pog to handle. Alright, we have... I have to find the thing. Where did I put this? Oh, I found it. I think I gotta open this file. What's this? Okay, one. Israel, where is Israel? There it is. And boop, there we go. Oh, he's offline. Okay, Gruppo. Let's take a last look at our Israel. It should not talk like this. It's not how Italians talk. And first, put this into Ananafa. Anafa, by the way, also pay to win, and I'll show you in just a sec why. Let's keep the HMS in. Down with these two. Why do you not have access to the hammer, I wonder? Oh, I just remember, I got asked why I don't use the Sanhanim instead of the Shite Head. Yes, because for one, for these squads, you don't really rely on them a lot. And for 5 points more, especially given the bad transport, you actually get a significant upgrade in terms of anti-infantry power and the speed as well. The veterancy also really helps. For the role that these squads have, playing 5 points for this is very worth it. Yeah, compared to many other squads, you would actually pay 10 points for such an upgrade. Not in this case, so especially since they're already 25, which is, compared to other squads, not very good. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Because if you look at other special forces, right, FSK, let's see, they're 35, when the most comparable thing, not actually the fast Kimega 90, which are also, by the way, 5 points less, even though they're 15 men. They're, for example, Legion 90, 10-point difference. Fallschirmjäger 90, Panzergrenzen 90, 10-point difference, right? Even if you ignore the G11, if they had the normal G, this high-end anti-tank weaponry makes your infantry nearly always cost 35 special forces, the mid-end 30 and the low-end 25. When it comes to the shock squads, there isn't that much, so there's only like 2 things except for Mudschützen, and it's mid-end and low-end when it comes to pricing, so 20 or 25. And in the event of Stoltorp 95, they got a good deal, and they're only 20. Sanhanim, however, got the bad deal, and they're 25. Even though I would say they're pretty comparable. The Stoltorp may have the upper hand in infantry power, and then Sanhanim in anti-tank power, especially with the range and accuracy. So in my eyes, they're more or less even if you ignore the transports. But the Sanhanim got the short end of the deal, and yeah. For example, a shocks an elite squad. I don't think we have one, right? An elite squad with the 84 would cost 30 points, for example. In any case. Look at Manras needing that OP pay to win deck to win. You got me. Oh, Putin is online again. I guess he is queuing again after all. Yes, what deck next? We got Israel out of the way. When it comes to really weak decks, we only have maybe 3 decks. Well, Norway and Denmark are definitely pretty weak. Japan and UK are also more on the weak side. The rest are, especially with Yugoslavia and Finland, definitely on the stronger side. So I would say let's do like either UK or Japan. Let's go to the weaker end, but not on the far weak side, let's say. What do you prefer, UK or Japan? Uncommon here, the only elite inf with 84, I believe so, yeah. But they're also 15 mana, of course. But I don't think any, I think you're right, the only other infantry carrying 84 are Panzerskytte, Rifleman 90s, and US Marines, I think? UK. Japan, UK, Japan. Yeah, I think Crusader 90, you don't get the 84, they get the 8012T, of course. Panzerskytte 90, the 84. We have, yes, okay, let's do Specialty 90 with 84 counterpart, I suppose, but they have more AP and... Do they have more accuracy? Do they both have 55 now? No, the 84 does the 84 have 45? Plus you get one more AP, of course. 50. It had 45 and I think it got buffed to 50. So you get a bit more accuracy and a bit more AP. Actually lowers suppression though, which is interesting. Swedish Elite Infantry with the 84's Roid Rage brother. Yeah, they never buffed that one to 45%, even though it is actually very, very similar to the 84 in, like, I don't know, in more technical aspects. Obviously it's a much bigger rocket. I like how it is Razzi. They're firing mini versions of me, Razzi. Haha. Funny. Okay. UK it is. Do I have a UK 1 versus 1 deck? I don't think I do. I probably don't even have. I have one UK deck that's UK armored. Just gonna assume that the hashtag or the flag code is simply UK. Regno Unito. Interesting. Literally United Kingdoms, I presume. Given that Rex is Latin for king. Right. No, I guess this is kind of fancy. Honestly, given that this 5 per card, sure. It doesn't obviously only has the Rauden, but it's still better than nothing, and it comes sort of with its own base defense, so yes. Is the 15-point line ever worth in like a coalition deck? Yes, mainly for their transports. Just gonna quickly, like, if you wanna like spam STRF 9040s. Other than that, in Scandi, not really. Only for the STRF 9040, and then you usually get them very often. People attack them with the RBS 56, and since you have access to Norwegian units, you usually use the CV90 for either with Gewehrman or with Stomer. Some people even the Storm Engineer 90s. Then same thing with Blue Dragons. You only really use those for the Hachiki Ushiki if you want it. Other than that, you're just gonna spam Sochungsu. And in Anzac as well, you don't really see the Diggers 90 because they're just I mean, for 5 points more you get Commandos 90, right? And they're just incredibly, ridiculously strong. And do you get any more? I guess you guess Jäger, but everyone knows nobody uses Jäger. I think Chasseur 85 are probably the most used 15-point infantry just for them. You see them spam the 5-point transports fairly often. So those are probably the most used ones. And I guess the reason is because the only other cheap infantry you often see in Eurocorps is, or the next cheapest infantry you see in Eurocorps very often, is usually Legion 90, if you don't count Commandos Para. Some people use reservists, but nobody really uses Jäger. And then you just see Legion 90 and usually a VAPT 20 and any kind of Pantograms usually in a Marder transport. So yeah. Modus Drake in 90 is in a similar sense that you only really get it for like a BMP3. They're not really worth bringing them out for themselves, because in Soviets you just have, if you want infantry AT in Soviets you just run VDV, or just buy your VDV 90s. Anyway, let's not get too deep into that for now. Let's continue building the deck first. One of the few amphibious supply trucks can be kind of nice, not a big deal, but also I just noticed, I think, don't they get the same one? They do. They even get it in a small version, which is literally, oh, this is a transport. Interestingly enough, I just noticed, and I'll show you what I mean. Is this a fob? Yeah, BOA is fob, okay. If we look at this, 5 HP, 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 5 HP. But these amphibious ones, they have 10 HP, even though they're also 15 point supply trucks. But this is why you've watched me, right? To know shit like this that will never actually be useful at all. Base Chasseur can be fine too. It's just both are fine. Neither are really amazing, because Base Chasseur just have an SMG which is horrible, and their AT weapon is just so bad. With a law, you at least have the 20 RPM. And Chasseur 85, obviously being 15 points, aren't that great to spam. But they're both fine. And the saving grace is really their amazing 5-point transport. Alright, UK. I am not a fan of this infantry type. I already hate the Commonwealth infantry type, and UK is just even worse. Probably one SAS because there's not too much else to put in. Paratroopers 90 are fine. Are you just gonna put in 2 cards of this? A card of... honestly, just some Fusilier spam and Milan 1 spam? Let's put this in for now. Maybe we'll adjust later on. Let's first take a look at this. Probably want an AS90 2, I guess. Don't really need to upvet it, I guess. Since the low burst length means that sustained fire isn't that nice. It's more like for sniping stuff here and there. But not if you want to keep something pinned down. Like it fires 3 shots and then has to reload for 30 seconds, right? That's not very nice. That's the downside of this of the AS90 really. Then Tractor Abio for some anti-plane, Stormer for some all-around. I get Challenger Marksman. I'm not a fan of it, but do you want to see it with the low 15 front armor? It's just 70 points. Royal Marines 90 in the Stormer for maximum POG. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for the POG. Upvet or downvet? Upvet, right? I'll upvet it. I'm not even gonna wait for you to answer. Obviously you want to check. Oh no, we could upvet it, I guess. We still get 2. Nah, let's downvet it. We already get 4, so we might as well. In common with the Stormer better than ANETs? Yes and no. I prefer it very much over the ANETs, but the thing with the ANETs is you can actually successfully use it against ground units, and it has 7 HE, so if it crits a plane that doesn't have 2 armor, it one-shots it, right? So that's actually pretty nice. But it has only 8 shots, so it can easily like waste its ammo, then suddenly it's empty. It is a plane magnet, so it's easily snipeable because it doesn't have the range to stun planes, let alone the suppression to stun planes before they shoot at it. So I think just for AA purposes, the Stormer is just, I think, nicer to use, and it's also cheaper. And in practice, the ADATS is also just hard to use. But I can certainly see the point in using the ADATS over the Stormer. In for 1 vs 1s, I would definitely not recommend it. In team games, though, it's really up to preference, but I think I would most of the time go with the Stormer. So Stormer, the fastest tracked vehicle off-road? No, the Hellcat has 100, I think. We can check in a sec. Also, before I forget, I think, yeah. What Shellys do we want? I guess let's just put this in. Then put in this one maybe, so we have something more affordable. One of the nice things is actually the range, really. For 65 points and the accuracy, that's actually a nice combination. Just if it had medium optics, it would be pretty decent. Chief Mark 11 itself, though, is not decent because this tank you want to be at close range, right? Chief Mark 10 not so much. It's just the range makes them range and low rate of fire. Off-road speed and low rate of fire. Kind of similar with the Challenger's line. Will really make them not a thing you want to really use at close range against other tanks. You're just gonna get bullied. It's very sad. Let's use a gazelle. Let's put in the ferret and cry when it misses 5 out of 6 missiles. And the one it hits is like a 5-point transport. SPS are decent. And then let's put in the fox. It's like a wannabe LAV scout. It does look kind of cute, I have to say. Is it the same thing as a ferret? It actually is. There was a thing that is similar looking, but not actually. Not actually. But this little thing does look kind of cute, though. How fast is transport? Might be. Aviary is a decent unit. No reason to use much else here, really. Lynx 3, I mean, honestly the Tau 2 might actually be better, but I'm just gonna put in this. H720mm is useful to have. Not sure if you want the Eurofighter, but let's put it in for now. This is a decent combination to have, like more affordable, but gonna struggle against high-end planes, and this is for your high-end planes, of course. G7 is decent. Jaguar J1A is decent. Then do we want? I don't think we want to see it. It's just slow and no stealth. Do we want like this? We don't have the activation points. Yeah. What do we delete? I guess a Tonk. I guess we're gonna delete the Mark III, huh? We still don't have enough points. I guess we're gonna run 4 planes then? Or do we delete the Fox? Fine, let's delete the Fox. And just see if we can spam these 50-point planes. There's some decent payload for 50 points, but then again the Hawk for 10 points more is just so much faster. It has AA missiles and ECM. Then we can actually put the Mark III back in. Wombats to combats. I mean, granted, among all the Rico's rival jeeps, I think it's one of the better ones. Alright, this is probably gonna be our deck. No, I gotta use the marksman. Just for... I wouldn't call it memes, but because, haha, 15 front armor, hey, very funny, you know? For these kind of shenanigans. Use of some Jaguars in one of the decks, right? Why not it instead? Oh, I was like, I already have the Jaguar, right? But yeah, you're right, this one. This actually, honestly, you know, just put it instead of the... Instead of what, though? I don't want to replace the GR1 because it's an HE bomber. Let's remove this one. Thanks for reminding me. I really like this cluster plane. 20% ECM, 1000 kmh, 60 points, 2 decent cluster bombs, and I think base availability is probably 4. It's honestly a very, very good playing card. It's actually quite amazing. Obviously, 2 HE bombs with 15 HE are, like the Hawk, although it has 10% less ECM, are a lot more... what's the word I'm looking for? Why did I forget the word? I don't mean useful, I mean useful in more situations, I guess. But still, 2 cluster bombs for this price can be really nice to have. Maybe I should downvote this, but whatever. Flexible versatile, yes! I know I forgot that word, or those words even. Before we go into it, but before I forget, let's put this on as well. First of all, transports. Oh god, what the transporto? Okay, I think this is IFV because it has Fanteria and Combatimento, which means combat or fighting, whatever. So those are probably just APCs, right? Okay, so tracked APC, so you have 65 with this, 70 with the Bardelas. Meter 50 is slow as fuck, this is 70. This is 60, this is 35, the Stormer 80. Oh, the Spartan, it's a recon transport, it has 95 actually. It's actually crazy. Excuse me? What else do we have? This is 70 actually. Yeah, I guess it is the fastest outside of the Spartan. Yeah. It is the Metal Theme remix. It's from it's the Smash Bros. Ultimate remix. And then the other thing was I wanted to look at recoilless rifle jeeps. What counts as recoilless rifle jeeps? I guess does this count? It does. Does it? It does not. This does. Okay, let's look. So this is 1400 meter and 12 AP, which is pretty awful. The Wombat here, 1900 meter and 14 AP. Well, the Anzacs also get it. Dude, what is it? 120mm gun? Holy shit! What the fuck is that thing, dude? Who made that? Who did this? Who did this? It's actually crazy. Alright, let's queue. Yes, 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 Mike. Chill, chill, chill. There we go. Putin. Oh yeah, oh my god, he did wait for us to queue. Wow. Karagoth is hosting. So if we 4-3-2, the worst 5-pointer of blue. I don't know. It's definitely one of the worst. Okay, we probably lost if he has any decent deck. Oh, excuse me. Holy. Probably the worst map we could have gotten. I reckon. Commonwealth is just slow and awkward and doesn't like big. Commonwealth, but we're playing UK, which is Commonwealth problems times 10, right? So we probably lost, but you never know. I also did. I'm sorry if you're still watching, Graham, for bringing this up. Maybe it's just bad memories, but the fifth game of a best of 5 in the tournament finals, I think it was the first set, with Scandi against your Commonwealth deck, and I thought I was doing pretty badly, and then I managed to win. One of my best games played, I have to say. I was very proud of that. So, you know, you never know. I'm sorry. So you never know. You never know. But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna give us good chances, unless of course you never know. Maybe he probably knows we bring UK, so he might play some meme deck too. You know, the last time he queued up against us in the previous stream, he played Norway, so maybe he's playing that again. And in that case, we actually have a pretty good chance. Although Norway wouldn't probably be too terrible. Here he would make on both sides. He would be able to make Eric's work. Fighting Falcons could also be pretty strong. He would really struggle here for sure, but CV90s and Eric's would probably do fairly well. But yes, we will see. We're not gonna have any time, I'm sure of that. Especially since he lost the last one. I don't think it's gonna go easy on us. So what's gonna be our game plan? Oh, he's not. You're screwed. Oh shit. Should I just surrender? What's gonna be our game plan? We have no idea. Well, we know he's playing blue for 2. So I guess now he might actually be playing Scandi. Like I said, I know he's playing a lot of Scandi recently. Or I think I assume he played a lot of Scandi. I saw him a few times play Scandi on this account. So we have some hero drop options, which could be nice. So I think I'm definitely gonna see if I can try to drop some stuff there. What's actually our strength? We have Jelly Tools, which is great. We have some plain spam that could just do a lot of work. I think I'm gonna try to go for Bravo. But I'm not gonna try to kilo drop because that usually doesn't really work. Actually, I think I am gonna try. I'm gonna try with SBS. I'm gonna see if I can drop down here. I think if I drop here, I will get caught out by AA if I had to guess. I am, however, gonna go with whoa. Okay, gonna go with 20mm just for like suiciding and scouting ahead. Let's get some. Maybe I should have put in territorials instead. Let's get some Fusilier spam and some Royal Marines behind. We want some smoke because we're not gonna side with a. We're not gonna get a jelly too. Let's just get some chieftains. Let's get a ferret, I guess. And like an SBS squad for like this town here. Mike, can you just can you stop being so passive aggressive with everything you write, please? For real though. I forgot I've actually I literally forgot I had these in my deck. Maybe I actually want some of those for a town because they're fast and I'm kind of affordable. Let's get like 2 of these for the left side, be a bit more expensive. We have no AA, so I guess let's get a Challenger Marksman because it's not gonna die very easily. I suppose my anus is ready. Good luck, have fun. Oh yeah, I much prefer your passive aggressiveness, Sander, because I think you're a lot more funny. Like, you're actually funny if you're passive aggressive. 15 armor, aim at arrest, don't forget. Well, the thing is, luckily we know that he's not playing Red Dragons, because if he was, then his seedplane could actually one-shot our Challenger Marksman. It's the only seed in the game that can actually do that. Isn't that crazy? That's the one niche. The one niche that Red Dragons in China have. You got down there. Ah! I'm getting butt fucked by. And before he's playing US or something. That is Blue Dragons, I assume? And in Japan at least. So far still Japan. Are those K200s? Those are K200s, so this is Blue Dragons. It's gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough. I don't know how tough. Literally, I have no idea. Sachinana. Oh, you missed. Pog. Very Pog. So don't forget to unload you. Honestly, let's get an early CV. Pog, you hit. Let's get some Milan ones in this B word. Let's smoke this up so the fire support can't really do that much. Some defenses for you. You missed everything, I suppose. You're already dead from all these M36s. Very cool. No, don't go down there. I mean, our AA is not up to actually deal with that OH. Not even yeah, those are the heat ones. Those are the heat ones. I actually thought about using them myself too. I have nothing to do with those Hachikiyos right now. Keep smoking, please. Oh, you died. Okay. That's some stuff there. It's dead. It's a peace pheasant. Stun! 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 Well, I mean, I didn't stun, but you hit only one missile, so I survived. And you didn't kill because you actually have not very great. More of you. It's probably the wrong decision, but I want more of you. Let's see if we can preserve you. Be very pog. Oh, not again! Stun! Thanks. It's actually going well, dude. Can't wait to lose this game. Some splashers. I'm not watching chat at all. I'm too busy pooging. We need more infantry. Well, we got some Royal Marines coming at least. Yes, we don't want Poog. Can you shoot at this? Oh, no, no, you're dead, I think. Ah, you are. Wow, he got that one. I mean, it was probably time for me to lose these. But I got a new one, joke's on you. Oh, let's get another one, I suppose. Also resupply you because you're out of ammo. Come on, you take literally 1 damage from these guys. What? How did you deal so much damage to me? What? I mean, am I showing sidearm or some shit? What the hell's going on? What is this bullshit? I must have gotten side shots somehow. The fuck? Also, why are my Royal Marines already fucking panicked? This is outrageous. Oh no, we're back. We're back. We're back, boys. Here, I thought my internet died, or like my upload speed died again. Hell yeah, brother. Here we go. Saved, Pog. Oh, I resupplied this, of course. Get some more views, get some more spam. Alpha? Oh. Ooh, two mud squads. Please, please. Ah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna on the side. I knew it. Oh, he's not gonna place Chumats in there. I think I lost the side now. But a new opportunity has opened up. And maybe I haven't lost just yet. Let's keep smoking this for now. It's so slow, I'm not gonna get side. I'm already dead. It's a frog with I don't know if is this a frog or is this a Chinook? I think it's a frog, right? It has 8 HP and frogs have 8 HP, I think.
Okay, what's the situation? Where do you need us, sir?
please don't. That's what I wanted to avoid. Oh, please don't die, we're getting in there. It would be very unpog. Please kill this. Thanks, very pog.
Orders, sir. Roger that, fire. If the enemy's in range, so are we.
I think we can stay hidden there.
The sky is ours.
Ah, my. Oh, no.
Scout formation.
My thing isn't. Oh, my thing is my 20 millimeters out of ammo actually. Always at such low HPs when they get out alive.
We'll handle them.
Is this mech? Yeah, this is mech. Of course, this is mech. Dude, just like a few days ago, I was thinking, hey, I remember Putin playing like Blue Dragon's mech. He hasn't really hasn't played it in a while.
Roger that, fire. Platoon formed and ready. 20 Sam, that's classified intel.
Circle you again.
It's not my war. I knew you'd soon have us hard at work again. Loud and clear, out. Sir, yes, sir.
Can you not? Can you? Why are you still spotted?
Are you talking to me? At the ready, sir.
Bad micro on my end. Come on, please get punished. Please. Ugh.
Captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Please. It would be so pog. Please. Yes! Get fucked, son. Oh, please don't die here. I don't know why you're retreating. I lost my Challenger there. Marksman it is. It's that thing.
You have something for me? It's not my war.
Oh yeah, it's got an aviary here. Do some nice work.
Why do I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk? Looking for a taxi.
It's you know, enough ones scattered around here.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Just keep this turned off as some scout.
Spit it out, man. Ready to fire, sir. What can infantry do for you, sir?
Pang. Oh.
You'd be
Oh,
blind.
you're out of Wow, okay. I don't remember seeing that in a long time. I'm actually out of them. Not Pog. Oh, I'm gonna lose this because I didn't pay attention.
Firing position, sir. Ready to move, sir.
I just well, at least you're dead.
Just waiting for a target to fly by.
Chieftain Mark Sense actually worked pretty well against this tank so far. So that's I don't know why I told you to move up there. Shouldn't have done that. Let's get a H7 in there.
Roger that, sir. Let's go.
Get some recon going. 27 to 2 points ahead. I'm gonna lose this. Well, first of all, before the game, yes, I still stand by this from saying this before the game. Second of all, this is against Putin. Anything can happen, especially on a map like this.
What's the problem, sir?
I fully expect him to push into this area here.
Do you have something for me?
Which is why I definitely want some more defenses there. I guess let's put you there.
Anything in the air, we'll blow it up.
Let's actually turn the thing off. Another Royal Marine squad. Actually, let's get the 2 stack of paratroopers. Sure, once UK Visa come up here, you're gonna have a bad surprise, buddy.
Missile in firing position, sir. It's not my war.
I don't have any autoguns or something along those lines, which is actually kind of annoying. Oh, he's gonna try to come up there, huh?
Are you talking to me?
Those are his peace pheasants. I don't have the points for any ASF right now, that's really unfortunate. I have points for this though. And I have points to lose this, because I forgot about you. Dude, this fucking Cobra is quite annoying, can I tell you that?
Spit it out, man. Waiting your orders, sir.
Let's get an SAS squad there. That's some AAPs right there. It's also not getting hit at all.
Comes down to the infantryman anymore. Need a lift.
1 HP, of course.
Waiting for your orders, sir. Are you talking to me?
Another one of you. What's this peace pheasant again? We're gonna die to either the peace pheasant or those infantry squads. Oh, not in range.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Peace pheasants again.
Sir, yes, sir.
Excuse me. Oh, I told this to move accidentally. I thought for a second that he had a infant. Actually, we had an CV there. He's gun running me. Nearly got me as well. Okay. Please lose at least 1 peace pheasant here. Be very much appreciated. What? Okay. Try this. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna have that CV get spotted. And potentially lose. I'm gonna lose the CV. Dude, those miniguns actually putting in some work. You don't see that very often these days. Yep, there we go. It's unfortunate, but so be it. What's this? Oh, those are the Kotei from the KV, from those transport helos, of course. Hey. Got that CV. Can't let him tick for long. Let's keep actually some in there. But you're gonna fly down that way. So peace peasants again. Get you out. You're on a lead. Actually have line of sight up there. It's fucked. Where the fuck is your spec that I don't see it with my SPS?
I'm not at liberty to discuss previous missions with you, sir.
I have like no cheap autoguns, and that's what's annoying me right now. Those would be really useful. With 36s. Cayuse. Please hit that. Ooh. What's the timer target on those Harriers? 90 seconds. We could fly around and try to snipe the 2-point CV. Might actually work. There's like something in there. Probably, given that this is spotted. Let's put like a smoke screen up there. Let's get another chieftain, I suppose. So some helos. Can dive the helos with the GR7 though. Be back. An SAS squad down there too. Another chieftain to feed the peace peasants. I legit was thinking the same thing basically, but I kind of need something like that. I really do. Oh, what the? Those are his 90 on cheekies. Let's get the Royal Marine squads in there.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
The Milan one, of course, missing. Bond. Rip Sean Connery, by the way. Rip.
Do you have something for me?
You'd make him proud by doing by just missing everything in typical Milan fashion. Milan anti-GM, not Milan the player, of course. That would be a different story. Oopsie daisy. Let's get like one of you in there, the other one back there. Honestly, should we try and be cheeky? Let's be cheeky here. Let's be aggressive. Let's be aggressive. Let's be aggressive. Let's unland you over there. Keep you in here. No. Actually, no. Let's not. He just has a control of this, so we won't be able to hold this very long. Let's get some stuff there. And let's get a new chieftain there as well. I forgot about you. Bomb there. Don't have anything. Okay, you can stop smoking. It's pushing there again. Oh, this is bad. Rest in peace. I guess I should have kept going at least. It's fine. Ooh, crit. Down to 2 HP. We won't see you again. Well, sure, let's cap this. Get you back to the farm. We're nearly empty. You're hovering not low. Let's make you hover low. Oh, this is bad. You're gonna survive. You're not gonna survive. You have 21. You have 14 front armor. Why do you not survive? Why the fuck do you not survive this? Excuse me? Was it a side shot or was it just a crit? Could have been. I mean, I don't think it was a side shot, but. Ugh. It was annoying. Get an ace 9, need to put some. What? Since when do I have you there? Ugh. Why did Marksman is farm? Or you just said it as well? 2 minutes ago. I think he's gonna push up like there. Honestly, it's just. I'm actually out of infantry already. Shouldn't have upvoted everything. Like a challenger? Let's get a challenger. No, let's get the ace 9 and annoy him a bit with artillery, maybe. You can just cap that. That's fine by me. Probably infantry in there. See if you can spot the transport. If you can spot the transport, then it would be infantry in there for sure. Let's just bomb this for now. Okay, next buy, I think it's gonna be a GR1 because we know the KF-16C is definitely gonna be repairing still, and as such, can't really do anything against it. Also, a lot of supply trucks as well. And let's just get some more Fusilier spam too, just for good measure. Those are the peace vessels again.
Nothing to report.
You're gonna get, of course, you're spotted. Oh, turn off. Yeah, if I fire now, I'll get spotted, and they will shoot at me. No, not that. Oh, dude, this was actually Galaxy Brain, I have to say. This was a Galaxy Brain.
Someone need a guardian angel? It's gonna rain down on them crawlers. Any orders, sir? Any orders, sir?
This was actually very smart of me.
At your service. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Can I get a I'm proud of you harassment for this, please?
There are two types in this world, artillery and targets.
It's fired.
Spy zone is hot. We're ready to bring the hammer down on them, sir.
Right, I don't have any challenge achievements anymore, actually.
Moving up. Why does it always have to be me? At your service.
The high zone is out, by the way.
Looking for a taxi. Are you talking to me?
Out of ammo, out of ammo.
Roger that, fire.
Actually, let's gather one of you.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
There's a cave 16C. Rip.
There are two types in this world, artillery and targets. Just waiting for a target.
That was unfortunate, but so be it. At this point, it's not really that horrible, because actually it's some sneaky stuff with you, because it's just buying us time, and at this point, buying us time is good enough. There's artillery in there. We need some reinforced. Oh, good, we're actually out of stuff of infantry. I still have SBS to buy. I just remembered as well, though. Challenger is gonna be useful. That's a lot of M36s. Let's get like a... Let's actually put you there.
Ready to move, sir.
Like a defensive 20mm thing in case he decides to like rush our spawn with that or something. It's 2 K1s, not 1. It's 2. Oh, I didn't see those K1s coming at all. They're actually gonna be a huge issue. Oh, this is horrible. The K1s are actually the huge issue. The biggest issue right now. By far the biggest issue. You're spotted.
Are you talking to me?
It's a piece fastened. Yeah, that's gonna deal with my challenger. Ugh. I should have bought the ASF so much longer ago. It was a huge mistake now. Unless... Oh, I didn't stop you earlier enough. I had him still on attack move. I had them still on attack move. That's rough. That's very rough. It's very, very rough. Could have gotten that kill if I was paying more attention to my tracked rapiers. No, this is really going badly. In 6 minutes I'm more than enough to win this with the +2 on his side, which he shouldn't have a hard time getting. Just couldn't really punish him just gathering stuff here. Well, I mean, kind of good with like more Milans, but still was difficult for me. I didn't really try to exploit it well enough. Slash at all.
Nothing to report. Adjusting for target. Where do you need us?
Oh, now he's just gonna bum rush me in my spawn.
Ready to move, sir.
I guess he maybe wants to just cut off my reinforcements.
Sir, yes, sir.
We probably lost this, but we'll see. He'll have an easy time also countercapping, even if he doesn't kill the CV. Although his CVs are probably gonna be slow at least. Just have to wait and see. There's a Peace Pheasant again. I still haven't bought an ASF, by the way. At least he doesn't realize where my CV is. Actually, wait on. Oh, you can. I didn't want to spot him for the Peace Pheasant. I'll let him spot me for the Peace Pheasant. 5 points. What did he just snipe there? Landed H7? Oh, you're actually still alive. It's a V for the left. Oopsie. There we go, he counter camp. It's probably like in there. Oh, I'm out of.
Anything in the air will blow it up. And his crew welcome you aboard. Flying in, weapons hot.
At least I killed it. Okay, you can turn on now. Oh, wait! I actually got my thing with that. And of course, as with the usual with the Challengers, they run out of ammo so quickly. See, a +2 is 45 points in 3 minutes. It would be a draw, I guess, if he isn't quick enough. Oh shit, he got me. With those KUFVs. +4 would be... No, what am I talking? A +2 would be 90 points. I can't even do math at 3 minutes. And a +4 would be 180 points. I guess it's GG. We got the early lead, but I was landed. But in the end, he just ground me down. Nice SAS kill, I guess. Yeah, and I just kept losing things here and there for nothing. Tons of chieftains to Peace Pheasants that I didn't kill early enough. Yeah, I think up until the point where I got, I mean, just before the point where I actually started push here, it was going well. I think the main reason was just not really contesting this nearly well enough. If I had contested this more efficiently, I probably wouldn't have let him spot up here in the first place, or at least not as easily. Potentially stopped him from reinforcing as easily, and that would have not allowed him to get into Delta that early, because in the end I would have had to delay him for like 3 minutes longer or something. So time-wise, yeah, it was actually close. Points-wise and KD-wise, obviously not at all. Yeah. In against the Mac deck, you just most of the time have to just play by time. Yeah, I just didn't really have the tools to properly punish him. I think if I had more line of sight there, I definitely, yeah, if I had better line of sight here and better scouts, I probably could have, if I was a bit lucky as well, done some really good work with the GR7, splitting it, sniping his AA, and still like picking off his cheap stuff one by one with splits and stuff. So there definitely was, there were possibilities. Quite a lot more ferrets. Ferrets probably also could have done more, but he had like some scout here that just couldn't spot. Not only did he spot up here, although this was also maybe just normal infantry here, but he also had like a 5-pointer spotted here. Maybe it was like something in the town here. It was really annoying. So yeah, that was a big issue there. And I guess in the end, against Blue Dragon's Mech, which is a solid deck, it's certainly not top tier, but solid. I guess I did fine. Yeah, still. Like I said, points-wise and KD-wise, it won't be close at all. But I think time-wise... But, you know, that's how Wargame is. I'm certainly not gonna be mad. GG. Right. Yeah. I'm almost like 3,000 to 4,000. Not that far off. It was really the last few minutes where he then really broke through. I think he also, I mean, he probably also could have done, or would have done a lot more work if he probably bought K1s earlier. I think earlier K1s would have done some nice work for him. I was surprised to see him so late only. But yes, killing the KF-16C was very pog though. He did use all 4 stingers though, so it was not like some... Ah, you got the RNG done, you know. But yeah, and the other issue of course is just not dealing with its air well enough. I mean, yeah, UK in initial transport didn't hold air, sure. I mean, that's just, you know, the deck not being particularly good on this map. And probably not in this matchup either, because they... I think Chieftain Mark 5s would have probably been really nice here. Because UK especially just doesn't have that many great tools to do with cheap stuff, right? There's no autocannons when you have Radens, but Raden just is blah, right? So you don't have like good autocannons, cheap autocannons, good cheap tanks or something. I mean, the cheap chieftains that are fine, you know, they're decent, they're okay, but yeah, and you know, these bad 5-point transports. Something like TH495, something like Hachikyoshikis, KFEs would have been nice, because then I would have also had some additional layers of defenses against the Cobras, and especially the KV-10 whatever they're called, right? If I had like 2 autocannon vehicles further back or something that actually could fairly quickly deal with those minigun frogs, the CV wouldn't have died, and then probably would have still lost actually, given how big of a margin he won, but it would have been even closer. That is for sure. But I mean, could have, would have, should have, you know. That's just how it is. There's always a few key things. Similar to him probably killing that KF-16C with his SAS probably was also like it. So yeah. But it also kind of showcases why just you don't see these nations, even despite their 5 extra AP and their availability bonus. That's why you just play coalitions. Tornado was pretty pog at the end. Right. It's gonna brog. Alright then. What's actually our ELO? 2199? Is it updated? It is. Well, it's 18 points. Oh, it's still good. Right, I'm gonna queue up again, of course. And in the meantime, I'll be back in just a minute. Well. Is this Greyhound? This is Greyhound, right? Is this Greyhound? I think this is Greyhound. It is Greyhound. Pog. Alright, we're playing against Greyhound. Sure. We have no idea what he's playing, of course. O. What does O mean? What does O mean? The better question is this a 0 or an O? I think this is an O. Right, the 0 would have no. Did he write this? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna copy this. It is an O that he posted. Okay, it's an O. I copied it and posted it in the chat to see if it was an O or a 0. The mind games being played already. Okay. Oh no. Oh, we're fine. Okay, for a second there my upload speed was a bit fucky, but it caught itself again. Pog. What's gonna be our plan? I'm not sure if you want to forest fight, because while we have some nice forest fighting stuff, it's just slow, right? Gun-wise and armor and stat-wise, I forgot to adjust and get my infantry. Like gun-wise with the chieftains and armor-wise and with the AVREs, they're not really that horrible, but the fact that they're so slow makes them actually kind of horrible after all. So I don't think we want to do that. So I guess you're just gonna do the Senate Bravo stuff. I'm only gonna go open with the one SAS there, like one helo drum. Because I don't want to over invest and then get punished by like some AA helicopter of some sorts. Let's invest a bit more there. And then tonk-wise, let's just get some chieftain spam going, huh? Shall we? Some chieftains come with some challenger marquees. I don't know why I said that. And then some Fusilier spam arena. BRM 2 minutes? Do you mean BRB? Oh my god. He wrote the word wrong. He spelled the word wrong. Or wrote, I guess, as well. Guess we're gonna have to my voice. Guess we're gonna have to wait a bit. I guess we can. Yeah, we should probably buy the mortar first and then buy the CV. I don't think we want to wait until we have 50 points or like 80 additional points, buy the CV and then buy our mortar. By that time our stuff is already there. I do not like the wheel stuff going to Bravo if you cannot protect it with AA. Yeah, I don't like it either. I guess I can replace these with some POG Royal Marines. So I have only this in terms of wheel stuff that could get punished. It's a good point. So, oh my god, hiccups are not hiccups, but yeah. So if he has something to deal with, like some helicopters to wreck my wheel stuff, he's only gonna redirect that thing. Pog Marines it is. Hell yeah, brother. Chieftain Tonks is best. I guess you could call them Chief Tonks. Oh! Or Chief Tanks. Oh! FV432 is just shy. You know it, brother. You know it. You know it. Time to pog, my dudes. Time to pog.
Who's a passenger?
No! Loaded them.
My wall. They say the only good recce is a dead one. Waiting new orders, sir.
Fusees and Saxons. Fuck Fusees, all my homies use Royal Marines in the Stormer.
Roger that, 5.
Oh, he's smoking there already? That's not very pog.
Target.
Where are you going? Oh yeah, you're going there. Oh, they're gonna push you up into that forest there. Let's get his links over on that side. Unload you. What's he playing though? What the hell is he? Or maybe this is not actually where he's pushing. No, that would be Galaxy Brain, and that's a thing that I very much approve of. If he's smoking there, but he's actually doing something completely different.
27.
Also, Hibernitz is playing Eastern Bloc or Poland or Baltic. Maybe he's playing something Mimi himself. Last time he queued up against me when I did that game live. He played something Mimi too, so maybe he's playing something Mimi here as well. And with Mimi I just mean, no, not very good. Doesn't actually have to be a meme. Hog? What the fuck? Those are the garbage light rifle, leichte Schützen. Let's get you back. You over there, you unload. There are some Wilks behind us for sure. Dude. See if you're gonna get you into town. Try to get into the town, please. Oh, get in the building, please. Yeah. Oh no 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 no. I guess yes. After all, it's 2 Tvar days. He's got a CV. He's not being very aggressive with the 20s, so I think we can essentially try to get rid of his supporting units and thus make the 20s kind of useless. At least in theory. Oh, you do not shoot, my friends. You shoot to no one. Get it? Get it? It's like Aragon when he said you bow to no one. You're spotted. I guess those are the shock recon squads. Also, I know that I shouldn't explain jokes and references, but explaining them and annoying people by explaining them makes it even funnier. Oh, that's the garbage bomber! It's a pog bomber, dude. It's just like, dude, it's just. I mean, okay, I was moving. Granted, I was moving, but still, the marksmen, they're just so so yeah. Is broken arrow the thing where you bomb your own shit? Unload. The topaz. He actually has some stuff that we need some reinforcements. Probably should have bombed actually the stuff that's coming in there. Oh well. Oh, okay, you abort mission. Need you in the forest there. Also get you to the fob. And you in cover. There's still a Hibernid in the forest there. Let's not ignore that. Don't show sight to the autocannon, you're just gonna get cooked. Make it something here. Oh, Hibernid. Hibernid, more like Hiberpog, am I right? It's one of the 20s. Ooh. Come on, you're in an attack move. Can you shoot? I forgot he actually has a good rate of fire. I don't. What are my Harriers doing?
Enemy contact. Nothing we can't handle.
Oh, you're dying. I didn't get him. Rip.
Enemy contact.
You're out of ammo.
Can't handle.
Let's get some cluster action going. I want to kill the 20.
Enemy contact. Nothing we can't handle.
Pog Milan! I shouldn't attack, let you attack there.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
You should be dead. You have to be dead. Let's get some supply. You're dead. Very nice. Everything is Pog. Why are you back there?
Objective completed. Ready to go. Need a lift.
You were in attack move and you didn't even aim with your garbage ass. Ooh, Osa.
We'll pass on your regards. Gonna rain down on them crawlers.
You go kill that Osa.
Gonna rain down on them crawlers.
Dude, this is actually what you have to do with UK. Just plain spam. No, you lost line of sight. Drop, 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 drop. You didn't drop.
Nothing to report.
Dude, this is too pog. I'm just pogging. I'm just pogging too hard. And this thing still has no ammo.
Sir, yes, sir.
I am just pogging too. Oh, those are Formosa. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No Formosa in this household. Let's get a jelly. Get some Milan into this town there.
I'm all ears.
Those are too many rocket bot helicopters. And my A is out of ammo.
Orders, sir. Flying in, western half.
Yeah, go kill it Formosa with your Brownings. Hell yeah, brother.
Objective completed. Ready to go.
The Jaguars are, like, I told you the Jaguars are actually great.
Moving up.
Can you...
Let's fly. I'm making an attack run.
Should have right-clicked on them. Ah, evac, evac, evac. Abort mission.
Redeploying air defense.
Oh, don't resupply that mortar, bitch. Let's get a CV.
Anything in the air, we'll blow it up. Ready to
It's OP Bomber again. Oh, is this seed? This is seed. This is seed. This is seed. This is a bait. Oh, this is not seed.
Changing target, sir.
Oh, those Formosa arrived.
Roger that, fly.
Not on my watch.
Platoons formed and ready.
Did I sound badass enough there? Not on my watch, hell yeah. What's this? Is this MiG-29? It is. Alright, time to bomb!
Ready to go.
Let's do bombing run!
Target in sight. Adjusting aim. Orders, sir.
Let's do poking run! Get base defense!
Looking for attack. The sky is ours.
Oh, I killed something. I don't know if it is a 5-point truck or a supply truck.
Redeploying air defense.
Okay. Haha, he's running in fear. You know what? Let's get one here. Let's get one here. Try dealing with that shit.
On your orders. Moving out.
You stay there. I don't want to get too close to you. I want to. Come on, move. So it's a MiG-29.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his right.
Probably should. Why did I buy SV for this side instead of the right? I'm a retard. Professionally.
Why does it always happen? Ready, sir. Ready to fire, sir. Someone need a
We traded at least.
trouble. Target in sight.
Why did no right click, not attack move.
Let's fly.
Did you see that? Speedy fucking Gonzalez.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
Oh my god, that's a lot of MS-17s. Come on, CV, you just have to hold out for a bit longer. Oh my god, look at how fast they fucking aimed. Come on, yes.
I'm all in.
Move you there, move you there.
Trouble. Stop mine.
Um. Og.
Nothing to report. Okay.
Has arrived yet again.
Trouble.
Get a CV on this side. Ah, there's Wilkes! There's a Hibernate, a sneaky Hibernate. You know what, let's keep these actually on this side. Ah, no, you're not allowed to kill my CV. Yes! Come on, CV, you're allowed to finish it off.
Right now.
I think I killed it. Okay. Get some troops, some para troops there. Ooh, you're low.
Any orders, sir?
Oh, optical failure. I was like, is this empty? But no, I just got optical. He's moving the Wilkes to the left again. Okay, Stormer to the left again. Actually, no, let's go for the summer. Let's get the summer for the town here and be done with it. We don't have to invest anything into the town anymore. Some supply. You are spotted. You're also spotted.
Waiting your orders.
Anyways, can you upload this deck someplace so I don't have to actually look at the... Yeah, I can post it in chat afterwards. The code. Also, you can also just go back in the VOD to see the full screenshot of this.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his wife.
They're out of AT. They're out of missiles. So they're unable to kill them properly and have to shoot with their MGs at it. He's trying to push some stuff in mid. Ooh, perfect time for the ferret to shine, honestly. Let's get those Saxons to mid then. Okay, that was dumb. Very dumb. Yeah, let's get a Lynx 3. Perfect opportunity. That is the moment you've been waiting for. You're just gonna keep shooting there. Eventually I'll probably lose it. Oh well. I still think +2 for now at least. What's this? Can you kill the Stormers actually with what you just moved up there? We actually did have missiles left. Not enough, evidently. Yeah, there's also the BV piece moving. Or BW piece. What is that, just a plane for a second? There's probably still one man of Formosa left if I had to guess. It's pog time. It's pogging time! Yes! I can't believe it hit. I'm actually pogging. Can he do 2 out of 2? 2 out of 2? Oh, no, he can't. Did you, what? Where was it? Come on, Belgrave. What was that missile? And poog. I am poog. Fine, I'll buy you. He critted me, this fucking asshole. He critted me. And he finally got that kill there. I can't believe it, he fucking critted me. I have 6 HP and he dealt 6 damage with a 5 HE missile. This is why this is the issue of that Lynx. The 6 HP, holy shit. Oh well. I killed the Wilk with it at least, so it's not like it did nothing. I shouldn't have bombed there, there's Osas there. Are the Osa? Oh, there's Osa. I killed his BWT piece. Dude, the Jaguar is actually such a good plane. It is so good. It is legitimately such a good plane. Oh, I like it so much. Is there seed? Is there seed? Please don't tell me there's seed. This is not seed. Is this his garbage ASF? Let's move this marksman to this area here. This is also one nice thing about the armor. Rocket pods, I mean, they will panic and stun you, but they won't kill you at all. But then again, 15 armor is just overkill. The Chieftain or Centurion marksman are enough for that. The big, honest, for me, the biggest thing that the Challenger marksman is nice for is just the fact that it has actual usable speed. The other marksmen are just so incredibly slow. Oh. Right, we can also move these thingies up. Maybe like there, then you can still protect this side reasonably enough. Let's again this MiG-19. I mean, he's playing Poland, not like he has a lot to choose from for his air tab, but the MiG-19 is, it's something. It's something, that's for sure. We can shoot at you. I don't, we didn't kill this MiG-29, did we? I don't think so, at least. Got a Shelly 2 next. Should be a tough nut for him to crack. Oh, is he going for me? Oh, he's going for me. You hit me for 2 damage? With a 5 HE missile? Interesting. Those are some POG planes. Let's actually resupply these with ammo.
Any orders, sir? I'm all ears. It always comes down to the infantry.
Let's actually get one of you. You're actually decent for us defensive unit.
Ready, sir.
He's marked. That's like this is another thing. Or for one, the DPS isn't really that great for 70 points, especially, but it also runs out so quickly of ammo. So while it certainly is usable as like infantry support, fire support, it just runs out of ammo so quickly. Just so incredibly quickly. We should probably resupply you.
All ready for your orders, sir.
Let's get a scout going, so we can better see what he's about to do. But I think he's still gonna push. Oh, really? No. I think he's still gonna push like in this area, but maybe he's also trying to go for Fox. It's very reasonable too. Oh, dude. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. I'll turn off my AA. Oh, he got me! Okay. I should... Oh my god, he actually got me. I'm really surprised. Honestly, the main issue with these is just that their missiles can't shoot at helos. If the missiles could shoot at helos, honestly, they wouldn't really be that horrible. No joke. Dude, I killed one and the other two just didn't even take damage. How pog is that? It's actually put you in the building? Oh, okay, I guess it's GG. It's good pog. But those cluster planes, man, they were nice. Look at this, look at this! Look at this. Look at it, it's very pog. Is that the... Ah, interesting. It's 55-point artillery that nearly every Eastern Red 4 faction has with 6 HE. That Lynx 3 getting killed by the MiG-29 certainly was not pog. Alright, we have UK done and dusted. UK, where's UK? I'm blind, there it is. And get ready to... Boop. There it is. Read the map names, please. Why? Autostrada... Is it Per Sol or something? Catena in San something, Braccio della something, L'Inverno Nuclearo or something like that. Ooh, someone's actually... Is this against AI? Oh, never mind. I wonder if this was against AI, since 7 people in there. Gijol. Wait, we already had this. What the hell? This brings me joy. Why? I thought you hated. Actually, I'm not sure if we're gonna play another one, but oh yeah, hold up. Someone, if you're still in chat, I'm gonna post the deck code in chat. It's the wrong one. Oopsie, ignore the this one. If not, well then tough luck. You just have to go back through the VOD. Not sure if I'm gonna play another one, but I definitely first want to take a look at the punch bowl match. I think this was definitely the most interesting match today. All the other ones were, or the other two were just rather one-sided. At least they were still not like 5-minute matches. He was very light on this side. Probably indirectly protected Charlie. Like, in case I would do a Charlie push, he would either, I assume, just reroute the stuff that is in this area to like the left, or he would just counter push here and cut off my reinforcements, while he himself can fairly easily reinforce this area to push me out. I assume that's what his plan is, with the push down here, like going for Bravo and then easily being able to reroute and go into a different area. But I just don't feel comfortable in punch bowl at all, still to this day. But from what I know, he also really hates it. Well, like, I wouldn't true hate, but from what I know, he also feels more or less the same way, that he's really not sure how to properly play punch bowl. Actually, yeah, tons of M36s that I just don't have anything against because I didn't bother buying Milans. I just didn't expect to be able to get into the town more or less for free, or like get a good foothold. Had I bought the 2-stack of Milan ones, I would have possibly been able to at least deal with somewhat of fire support, but his fire support just, yeah, too much for me. There's a Peace Pheasant. I'm actually kind of surprised that he spots this. I would have kind of assumed that behind all those buildings I would be safe, but on the other hand, you never know. But he really got unlucky here, hitting one missile. That was incredibly unfortunate for him. I mean, he got out alive because the Challenger Marksman just isn't a Gepard or something. But still, you would expect to hit 2 of them, because getting more accurate, increased accuracy the closer you are, obviously means that the last 2 missiles are nearly, like, very close to being, not very close, but have a very, very high chance to hit, right? So they're nearly guaranteed, or somewhat close to being guaranteed. This one on the other hand, I think he gets even 2 units. Oh no, he got, oh, yeah, right, he missed 2 again and it just hits 1 on the achievements, again, unlucky. And that's a 4-stack of Sojung soon coming in. I also just didn't have any reinforcements coming. That was also a big issue. There's I mean, I knew he always sneaks something around, which is why I have something there, but I didn't expect him to basically go the long way around and then pop up there. Nothing there. Get the Cayuse there, or the Rican Hilo that I shot down. When the Chief Markenza did do a decent amount of work, right? 17 shots fired, 18 shots, and this one 19 shots, right? I think for 65 points it probably did pay off. Killed some Nana Yonshigis with them too. And yeah, this Peace Pheasant, then Marksman and Chieftain. I think he gets this Chieftain too, right? Oh no, the other one. But yeah, this one not as the Sojung suit because I just didn't pay attention and whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, proper AA. I think yeah, that was one of the core issues. It's just me never dealing with this plane subs well enough, if at all. up until the very end. I think, and it happens to me actually fairly often, but like once again, it's at least part of the issue is just that I didn't deal with his planes well enough or early enough. Those Royal Marines are just so underwhelming, honestly. They're just so underwhelming. I'm glad I'm done with UK. I think even though it's possibly stronger, at least on smaller maps, I think I'd probably rather play Denmark instead. Denmark is top tier? No. Denmark is POG tier. Yeah, this is... Up until this point it was actually still pretty good for me. Not only did I have to lead, but the position wasn't really that horrible. But then just giving up more or less this and just not properly dealing with the stuff that he has on there. Letting him reinforce and not dealing with his planes. That's what in the end broke me the neck. Or broke my neck, I should say. But I think also if he had gotten K1s earlier, he also would have had an easier time too. I don't know why he waited so long to get K1s. He had like 1 in this area. Then later got 2 more here. I think that's nearly all of the K1s that he actually had throughout the match. I'm actually interested, let's see. Really interested if those infantry squads are enough to spot up here. Or if he had recon for that. First they need to die before we can know that, of course. So far he has only... He has like a tiny window here. If I had kept driving there, I would have not been in line of sight. Oh, this is frustrating. Really? Did I lose so much stuff here? Like a good amount of stuff here. Driving by because there's this tiny spot where he can actually see me. That's frustrating as hell. Like, if he had proper line of sight up there, sure. Annoying, but like... but like, effectively allowing him to kill me because I reverse there while I'm in the window of being spotted. That is... Wait, he... Oh yeah, they average 60. Just tiny... Oh, that is really annoying. But I mean, now I know at least. Oh, I gotta do okay, 5 HP, whatever. 3 HP. Now he breaks through with the K1s and all those infantry squads. Oh well. I think we still... Given the fact that we played UK, it was actually better than I anticipated. Hold on, what actually shot at this? Who shot at you? You're full ammo, you have full ammo, you have full ammo, you have full ammo, you have full ammo. You do, and you do. I guess it's one of the healers, maybe it was like something driving by. Oh well. But yeah. Gonna end here a bit earlier than last few streams. I don't know when I'll stream again, probably at some point next week or something, I assume, since my internet seems to be fine again. Again, shorter than usual, but yeah, hope you still enjoyed it. There's obviously gonna be a video tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully see you next time.